What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Feed the Beast. We left off last time where we were working on adding a few extra functionalities to our system. Specifically, we're working on getting some power going so that we don't have any trouble with... Okay, now that was weird. That was really weird. There it is. Fucking... This game sometimes, I swear it trolls me. Swear it trolls me. Alright, so one of you guys mentioned last time if I just shift click this, that it saves me so much time. And again, being the terrible person that I am, I forgot who that person was. I'm very sorry for that. You are awesome. I love you. Love you long time. And that's going to make things a lot easier for me. Alright, import. We can do another basic import. So what we're basically doing now is we're setting up the process by which we're going to be able to produce rubber automatically. It's something that we need to do that I just never got around to doing. But since we're going to be starting to produce IC2 stuff in bulk, which will be able to allow us to basically get rid of this whole row of machines here, we needed to get started on it. All right, so this is an export bus, so we're going to slap it right there, and we're going to need another precision export bus right here. These both are going to be exporting rubber, so I do need to get another wireless thing. Need to make one of those. Begin. Okay. Just going to bring him down, and we're going to set him up right there. There we go. Okay, so now that we've got those both set up, I need to put two ME interfaces right here. And then, actually, no. There we go. We need to get our fuzzy imports on top of that first. No. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Bam, bam. That should be good. On the off chance that it's not, we are going to go ahead and wire those up real quick. So, bam, bam. Those should be wired up. And then right here, hopefully I remembered, and I don't think I did. Clear. We need to get the rubber bars thing made, which is right here. As you can see, that is just smelting of that. So we just need to take some raw rubber. So I just need to get that here like this, and raw rubber, which we are dangerously low on, now that I realize. Something we're going to have to fix here momentarily. Alright, so I put, I do this, whoops, do this like this, and there's no smelting option. Shit. Okay, that's no big deal. No big deal at all. Do I have any rubber bars at all? That's a negative. Well, we just have to jump up here and make one then. We're going to once again have to trick the machine, which we're seeming to be doing on a daily basis now. Put you there. And we jump back down. And 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Oh, really? Really? This thing. Oh, I swear it cockblocks me sometimes on purpose. It literally just waits and waits. It's like, alright guys. He's not paying attention. Let's zap that son of a bitch. Just trolling me left and right. Alright, so we put a rubber bar here. And then we put you here. And I believe we encode. And if I'm right, this will work. If I'm wrong, it will not. We're going to test it once, though, with one. To make sure first. Before I do it with a bunch of those. Alright, so we want the top to be import. And then we want the back to be export. And then up here, we put you there. And hopefully that will fill this up with rubber. And that does not seem to be working. Do we still have that requesting rubber? Because I did add on to it. No, we don't. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up the solar again. We select you. We do one begin. And we'll know here shortly if that's going to work. I guess I can run down here real fast and see if it's dumping rubber in here. And it is not. Which means I have done fucked up somewhere. Huh. Well, I think the reason this isn't working is because unlike this, we're just... That right there is just producing. This is actually exporting, and that's going to be a little bit of a different system. Because it can't actually put, I don't believe, that into there. What about export config? What if we put that in there? All right, that seemed to work. And then you should have, these are import buses, aren't they? Yeah, they're exports. We need import buses back here, so bam and bam, which unfortunately we're not able to get. And import, import, there we go. Oh, it doesn't have any more rubber. Now it has rubber. Or are you going to feed in there? Well, poopy flavored ice cream. Oh well, not a problem. We're just going to do it like this. And I'm sure one of you guys is screaming at me. I can hear it, damn it! I can hear it. Alright, put you there. Do stacks. That's going to go like that. And I need one more. Export. Oh, yeah, it's because we dropped it. There it is. Jump on up here. And put you here. And put you there. And like that. Perfect. Alright, so that's working. That's not going to be enough, I don't think, to finish this. Especially since it's now cleared. So let's go ahead and try it one more time and see what happens. I don't think we have enough. I don't think I have enough rubber to really fully utilize this. And it's looking like it agrees with me. Let's check the rubber out. We have 4 left, which may... it's not enough to make that cable. All right. So we have this right here. We've also got that right there. That's a different type of rubber, different setup. Either way, these can be squeezed based on that setup out there. So I'm going to have to go ahead and yank these 3 solar panels out. We're going to jump out here real quick. And we're going to do this. Put you here, and then here, and then here. That should keep you rolling. And then I need to access this here. What are you talking about, no signal? Okay. And we're going to pull all of this. There we go. And hopefully that's going to produce. Yep, it's producing. Slowly, but it is producing. Overdrive. No, overclock. That's what it's called. And of course, that needs all of those things. Damn it! Overclockers, for those of you guys who are unfamiliar, that is the beauty of the IC2 system. The nice thing about overclockers is they overclock the system, make it run faster, do its things quicker, and it's much more efficient that way. All right, you guys are going to notice this thing is pulling 1 rubber out at a time. We want a little bit better than that. If I remember right, it's this that'll pull more than 1 rubber out. I really hope that I'm right about that. My God, can you mine any slower? Extractor. Give me 2 more. Which hopefully it can make. There we go. Because we're going to need a little bit more of this. There we go, and there we go. And put you in there, and then put you in there. And that sound you're hearing? That's the sound of not enough energy being produced by these solar panels. Which is a bummer. I'm going to have to fix that. We only have 3 of this kind of rubber, which sucks. Because it means we don't have enough rubber to do any of this. We're going to have to come up with some faster production. Now, I believe I can put... go ahead and put you in here. And cycle this. Put you in there. We need more solar panels. We need a lot more solar panels. Which, unfortunately, we are blockaded on. Let's see. Yep. We need 5 rubber bars or the other kind of rubber. And I don't think we have the other kind of rubber. Nope. What is that stuff called? Sticky resin. Perfect. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, and then I need coal. Alright. Bat box. Can I put that in you or no? I think I can. I used to be able to. Okay, I'm gonna break you. Because that noise isn't annoying enough. Put that in, put that in. Don't need that. Don't need this, this, or any of that. There we go. Now we're out of power again. And the small benefit I was going to get by moving it over there, I then had to put in there. We're switching to sticky resin. Reason we're switching to sticky resin is... You'll be able to see here in just a second once one of these idiots produces. We got 4. That's going to give us 3. You can do it. There we go. So that's going to speed the process up. I've got plenty in there, yes? Okay. And how are you doing? Not very well at all. So we're going to put you right there. And then we're going to fill you up with sticky resin as well. Okay, I'm going to leave those to doing their things. We're going to come back over here and we're going to make it different. Clear. We're going to do... Where's the copper cabling that I have in here? Where are you? Yep. We're going to change you. Whoops. Do copper. Where's the copper cable? Right there. And we're going to do that. And we're going to encode. And there we are. Put you back. And put you up. There we go. And then... Perfect. Do I still have my bread? Yeah, we do. Let's go and eat that real quick. A little disappointed my trees aren't growing. They should be going quicker. Alright. Alright. And alright. Select. Put in. How are we doing on solar panel now? I can't see from the crafting system down below. I don't think we've made any adjustments to the system, so I'm hoping it hasn't wiped the recipe. It's still trying to make it with that. So to cancel job, or sub-job, left shift-click the item. Left shift-click the item. There we go. Now we're going back over here and go solar panel. We're going to select you, and we're going to do 1. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's all we need. And shift click on you again, shut you off. Bring these guys back out. And I'm going to select you here, and you here. And then you here, and you here. And that should shut them from screaming off. Yep. Except for this poor bastard over here, he's just not working. There we go. More rubber. More rubber. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more. So we're going to go ahead and select those. I'm going to dump this in. And we need solar panels. I need 2 more of you. Begin. Hopefully that's enough rubber to do that. Perfect. It is. Spit that out. We're going to go ahead and select you here. And put you here. And that should start filling that up again. Perfect. You can hear the noise has stopped. The noisen has stopped because we've actually managed to hit the production threshold, which is awesome. Now, I need to teach this thing glass fiber cables. Clear. Glass fiber cables are kind of like the top end fiber. There it is. They're the top end cable for IC2. They produce, or they can hold the most power, and it keeps everything kind of in line. Keeps things from explodificating, which is bad. All right, so we have our LV transformer out here now. I am going to need a couple glass fiber cables, so let's go ahead and select. Whoops, wrong button. We need glass fiber cables in you. And I need you to craft 4 of them, please. So go ahead and begin. There we are. All right, so we've got our LV transformer. Now our LV transformer, we're going to set right here. And we're going to set your, I need to turn you, so we're going to turn that right there. I believe that is the output. The rest of these are the input. And then we're going to go ahead and cycle this out real quick after I drain it real fast. Put you in. You've been drained. Now we're going to yank you out. There we go. Put you right here. And then I need to pop all of these off real quick. Let's make sure that we've got plenty of rubber real quick before we do. I believe we do. Okay, that's 60 rubber. We're doing good. Alright, so that's... Why is that not popping off? There it goes. Just lagging, apparently. It's a double click. Alright. We're going to test this on one machine first before we test it on them all. Reason why, if it explodes, that'll keep it from doing too much damage. Okay, we're going to load you in. We're going to load you in. We're going to do solar. Select one of you. Click begin. Now we have it. Pop him out. And I believe we select you like that. And that should be rapidly filling. Oh, except it's now nighttime. We select. There we go. Come on now. All right. You should be, hopefully, rapidly filling, if I've done this correct. And you are not. Which means I need to spin you, I think. Are you filling now? No, you're exiting. Which means... Let's see. Let's do it this way. Break. I believe I can break these with a pick. There we go. Alright. So we're going to do BAM. And then LV transformer. Got that going into that. That's an output. So we're going to set that out to that. And then where's the bat box? Perfect. Alright, so that is producing power, which is going into the LV transformer. And that should be the out. And that should be receiving. But it is not receiving any power. Let's try changing that to the red. Are you receiving power? Let's try changing you around to the green. And there you're receiving power. Perfect! Alright, so cable has to go into the red. And the green is the low voltage. Well, for this, it's anything. Now, I can't connect these to this because it'll explode. But I can connect them to, well, basically anything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to break that down, that down, that down. And we're going to go bam, bam. And I'm going to set you here, and you here, and you here. We need to make one more glass fiber cable. I just need one, please, but you're going to make me 4. Whoops. And there we go. We just slap you on the back here like that. And now we've got our extractors running on significantly more juice. And you can see right here, we're actually gaining power very, very, very slowly. So now that we've got that producing, we need to start working on some overclockers, but I'm going to go ahead and make one more of the big solar panels. I believe I have enough stuff now to do so. Dump you back in, and we're going to go ahead and make one more. So it's 1, 2, come on. You can do it. You're a big boy. Maybe we don't have enough. Come on, finish up. Not quite sure how it's possible that I don't have enough of them now. Maybe we're missing something else. Because that's plenty of... I don't know. Rubber is one of those things that the system requires an absolutely ridiculous amount of. And it doesn't really matter. Why are you making a force ingot? You don't need a force ingot. The fuck do you need a force ingot for? What the shit? Copper cable. Copper cable. Bah. Why is there a forcing it in there? That makes absolutely no sense at all whatsoever for there to be a forcing it in there. You don't need a forcing it for any of the recipes. What did I fuck up on? What that's telling me is I screwed up on one of the recipes and gave a forcing it into one of the recipes. I'm not sure which one. Doesn't need a piston. Oh, electronic circuits. Yeah, that's my bad. Alright, where's the electronic circuit? Right here. Alright, we need to change that up. Clear. There's got to be a version that doesn't require that. Electronic circuit. That's 4 ingots. That's 4 ingots. There we go. Refined iron. Perfect. That is the version that we need. Good God. That is insanely silly on my part. How I missed that, I don't know. No worries, though. That's an easy fix. And for those of you guys who don't know, refined iron, which we don't have a whole lot left of, 14K. We're going to go ahead and run 2 stacks of iron through our 2 furnaces down here. There we go. Refined iron is basically just iron reforged. It is one of the IC2 recipes. It requires just a little bit more love. Alright, let's try that one more again. Actually, I'm going to get that refined iron just a sec to click on. It also gives me time to run out here and yank these. There we go. Getting plenty of that now. Now let's do the solar. And hopefully it will work for us. Come on now. 3, 4, 5. Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. And what we'll do is I'll end up... there's another way to automate these processes, which I haven't shown you guys how to do yet. Which we'll end up doing in the next episode. Where basically, with the MA system, there is a way to... Like right here, I want all of these to be run through the machine here, so that's an easy call. It's just like, you know, if you've got sticky resin, I want you to process sticky resin, which is what we've got our ore doing down here. You can see right here we've got all of the ores going through because there's no reason to keep ore. That being said, right down here, we're running iron through here. Now, there is a reason for us to keep iron on hand. We don't want to turn all of our iron into refined iron. Well, the problem that I have is I can't just set it to import all of my iron up here into this because it's something that we actually need. So what we're going to do instead is there is an IMI item, and I don't know it off the top of my head. I'll have to go look it up on the website, where basically you set up a row of machines like these specifically for a function, and then you can set up a monitor in the back here, and anytime you set like a limiter. So like, let's say I want 1,000 refined iron on hand at any time, which is a ridiculous number. We'd probably use something like 64. So I want 64 iron on hand, or refined iron on hand at any time. So you just tell your machine, okay, I want 64 iron on at any time. Anytime that you fall below 64, all of your machines will start running and it will import all of the ones that you need. When you actually don't need it anymore, and glass is the same way, I can do the same thing with glass. When you don't need it anymore, they shut off. It puts a redstone signal which shuts the machine down, and you don't actually end up wasting any of your resources. So it makes it nice that way. That's what we're going to use for our glass and for our refined iron as we move forward from here. But I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good. The only other thing that we're going to really need to work on now is our overclockers. That is the main benefit to IC2 over thermal expansion. The problem is you need these coolant cells. And the coolant cells are kind of a pain in the butt because you actually need water to produce them. And water requires a little bit of clicking and a function, which I'm going to have to figure out how to automate on its own. We're basically going to have to find a way to take water from probably an aqueous accumulator and either fill cans or buckets or something. That's very easy to do with red power, but since red power basically no longer exists, it becomes a little bit more challenging because you lose certain clicking abilities now that we don't have red power anymore. So I am a little worried that we're not going to be able to do that. I know there's ways to do it. I've just got to branch out and come up with some more creative ways to do it. If one of you guys has an idea that you would like me to use in the next video, by all means, feel free to leave that in the comments section and I will take a look. And there we go. We should be loading up pretty fast. I'll be able to drain this pretty quick. There are bigger versions of the bat box. They're called the MFEs, the MFSU, and I think there's one more. And they can store like ridiculous amounts of energy. I will be moving into those soon. In fact, I think this is the MFE. This is what Remco built for me. You can see it holds 600,000. It's like a mega bat box. And this one only holds, I think, 6,000. 40,000. So 40,000, 600,000, and then there's the MFSU, which I believe holds 10 million. So I will eventually be popping these out. I left them as placeholders so I could see how he went about doing it all. You can see he's got some of them up here as well, which we'll be replacing since these were all creative den. He's even got the setup back here, which is kind of cool. We were going to be doing a lot of carpentry stuff over here, and I'm going to be moving this carpenter back inside because I'm going to be using it in the next episode or two. But you can see he's actually got the energy bridge set up that we've got inside. This right here turns EU into BC power. So it's kind of cool. A good little system there. But that's going to do it for today's video. We made a little bit of progress. I do need to automate this whole setup, which we'll do tomorrow. Don't forget about the contest that we've got running that ends on Sunday night. So make sure that you get all of your entries in by Sunday night at midnight Central. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.